In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across.
Good evening from snowy Rhode Island and welcome inside another edition of Rhode Island High School Boys Basketball on Panzoni Sports Network.
As the President Falcons take on the Providence Country Day Knights. That's all in the broadcast booth with you this evening. Thank you so much for tuning in wherever you might be. As they are announcing the starters for the Cranston West Falcons. Already announced is Anthony Veltri, Marcus Chung, Hudson Carvalho, Jamie Aponte, and Nick Massey will round out the five for the Falcons. Falcons in the traditional home white. Providence Country Day in the black. So it's a lot of white, red, and black this evening. Knights will line up with the 22 of Jordan Talley, the 10 of Yan Gonzalez, the 15 of Simon Reve, the 1 of Blake Fuller, and the 30 of Spencer Yarablek. 8 minutes on the clock. Aponte against the 15 of Reve. And a whistle and a stoppage of play and a jump ball called. And I'll go to Providence Country Day. 35-second shot clock in high school basketball. We'll keep you apprised of that as we go along. We do not have a shot clock on our scoreboard, but we'll get it to you as things develop if necessary, as that one's going to go out of bounds in Falcons ball. Marcus Chung. Veltri. Back to Chung as he switches with Aponte up at the top of the key. Chung. Floater. Aponte comes down with it, gets back up, and the Falcons have the first 2 of the night. Reve. For Talley. Gonzalez as it's down in the corner and a 3-ball from Yarbuck. That one off the mark. Driving with it and getting the foul called was Veltri. The basket does not fall. And Reve is going to get called for illegal contact. And Veltri is going to go to the line for 2. First foul of the night for PCD. One more shot for Veltri. Hits that one, and it stretches the Falcons' lead to 3. Reve. From Yarabek. And a push call on Veltri. So Yarbeck will get the ball out of bounds. Reve resets the court for PCD. 30 seconds on the shot clock. Reve. Chung in front of Fuller. Chung takes that down and gets the foul called. And he'll shoot 2. So blocking call on Blake Fuller, his first, second on PCD. And Chung hits the front. Chung hits both. It's 5-0. And a timeout called by PCD. We'll take the timeout as well. You're watching Cranston West boys basketball on Fans Only Sports Network, presented by Precision Home Lending.
Want to close your home purchase or refinance faster? Contact me, David Delbonis, at 401-487-7379, President Precision Home Lending. Trust the experts and we'll make your loan experience amazing.
Tonight's game on Fans Only Sports Network brought to you by Precision Home Lending. Michael C. Leva, attorney at law, the LaPointe Insurance Group, and Remax, the Alba Group. Fans Only Sports Network is sponsored by RR Elite Recruits, with access to 3,000 schools and 80,000 coaches across 38 NCAA sports. For athletes looking to play at the next level, be seen by being a part of RREliteRecruits.com today. .33 degrees and a little bit snowy in the Ocean State. A driving play from Aponte forces a foul. And Nick Massey, the impacted player, will go to the line. Falcons have 4 of their 6 points from the line. Now 5 of 7. 6:07 left to go here in the first. As they try to hit that one from the corner, and a 3-ball by Jordan Talley. Chung. Massey. Veltri ripped that around for Jamie Naponte inside. And Naponte stretches the lead to 6 at 9-3. Yara back off for Fuller as Reve holds it back. Reve bodied out by Veltri. Chung inside, and a dish from Hudson Carvalho. Timeout did not seem to do much for the Knights as the Falcons have continued to fly here in the first. Off of the mark. That one's going to come down for Massey. Couldn't hold full control over it. 3-ball off the mark from Talley. Comes down for Massey this time to take it for Chung. Aponte along the baseline. They're going to call the block, and Aponte will go to the line for 2. Yarbeck called for his first, 4th already in the half for PCD. Off the mark as it's rebounded by Zeke Dodd. Fuller. Yara back in the corner as he sent that one down, looking for Talley. A driving floater from Blake Fuller. Long distance from Veltri off the mark. Aponte saved it, and Fuller ended up grabbing it. Loose ball as Fuller went up, and they're going to call the foul for an illegal contact on Hudson Carvalho. 12-6. Misses the second one. Outstretched play for Nick Massey. And the Falcons right back to an 8-point lead. Fuller stretches it across for Yarbeck. Yarbeck thought about taking the 3, went to Fuller, long distance 3, airballs it. And a timeout called by PCD. And it'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll take the timeout. You're watching Rhode Island High School Boys Basketball on Fans Only Sports Network. (14-6) Falcons over the Providence Country Day Knights. 3:32 left to go here in the first. Falcons, a lot of work from the line. Just about half of their points have come from the charity stripe so far here in this first quarter. As Chung will inbound it to Ryan Zarella. Aponte. Cross for Adrian Perez. Inside off of the hands of Spramulo. It's recovered by Fuller. Quick down inside as they try to go along the baseline for Yarback. And a travel from Zeke Dodd. Chung for Perez, intercepted by Talley. Look back for Yarback up top. Fuller in the corner and trying to drive against the baseline was the 10 of Yan Gonzalez. Chung and Perez got in the way of that. Perez from the corner, 3-ball, no. As that's recovered by Fuller. Trying to fast break, and the Falcons defense got back far enough. Now driving the lane goes Yarback, and a foul's going to get called. And they're going to call Spramulo for contact. Yarback hits the front. Does not hit the second one. And the box out will give it to the Falcons as the ball bounced out of bounds. So Chung and Aponte. Chung. 3-ball, Marcus Chung. Ryan Zarella picks up the assist. As that ball squirts free is Reve trying to work it. Dodd, drop back, and they're going to call it good. And it's a second foul on Lucian Spramulo. Harry Priestley checks in for Yan Gonzalez. Off the mark. Zarella around and inside for a basket. 10-point lead for the Falcons at 19-9. Minute 20 left to go here in the first. That one's going to roll for Aponte. He'll hold it for Chung. Chung mishandled, may have dribbled that one off of his leg accidentally as Jordan Talley takes it back. The attempt from Reve blocked out by Aponte. Chung. They went underneath for Spramulo, trying to get a kiss off the glass, and they're going to call a foul on Spramulo offensively, and that's his third foul in literally 3 minutes. And that's going to cause trouble for Spramulo the rest of the way. It's just the first quarter. Yarback stolen away by Zarella the other way. Zarella will get the foul. Yarback picks up his second. Fifth foul on PCD. And a timeout called by PCD. And it's a 30-second timeout. We're going to take the timeout as well. You're watching Rhode Island High School boys basketball on Fans Only Sports Network.
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
19-9 Falcons. 33 seconds left to go here in the first, and PCD has called 3 timeouts already. That'll be the extent of their 30s. They can use a full. 2 fulls left. And a miss on the front. Zarella hits the back end of that one. Shot clock is off. As we go to the end of the first. And Kennedy Arias picks up his first 6th team foul for the Falcons. Priestley goes to the line and hits the first. And he'll hit the second one as well. So Aponte will inbound 2011 Falcons in the final 25 seconds. Zarella from distance off, battled for by Perez. And the Knights came up with a pop shot in the lane from Talley, and then a putback is good to give the Knights 2 at the buzzer. 20-13 after 1.
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no.
20-13 Falcons over the Knights after the end of the first. Tonight's game is brought to you by Precision Home Lending, Michael C. Lima, attorney at law, Remax, the Alba Group, and the LaPointe Insurance Group. Anthony Veltri. Inbounds for Ryan Zarella. Carvalho, Veltri. Zarella in the corner as they cycle that one back up top for Perez. Carvalho dumps down underneath for Kennedy Arias. Arias with the Arias gets horse collared. Priestley will get called for the foul. Arias will go to the line to shoot two. And Priestley's lucky that was not called a flagrant. Arias cannot get the members roll. No problem that time for 21. Fuller inbounds to Reve. They tried to cycle that one across. Jordan Talley for Zeke Dodd. Reve dispossessed. They're going to call a foul on Zarella. And it's the 7th foul on the Falcons. And so it puts Simon Reve in the line in the small bonus. Gets the first. We'll get the second as Zarella moves the ball up court for the Falcons. Veltri. Perez underneath. Carvalho from distance, and that one went off the backside, recovered by Dodd. Reve drives through and spins one up. And a timeout called this time by the Falcons. 21-17, 6:45 left to go in the second. You're watching Rhode Island High School boys basketball on Fans Only Sports Network.
Want to close your home purchase or refinance faster? Contact me, David Delbonis, at 401-487-7379, President Precision Home Lending. Trust the experts and we'll make your loan experience amazing.
21-17 Falcons over the Knights. From the nest at Cranston High School West on a snowy Monday night in the Ocean State. As Marcus Chung will bring this one up the court. From way downtown and off the front of the iron as Carvalho tried to chase it. Chung, Carvalho, Veltri, along with Massey, Padalano, Shepard, and Spermulo, all seniors on this Falcons side. Yarabek will check back in for Dodd. The Knights will have an out-of-bounds play in the corner. Fuller. Tried to send that one inside. Arias got a hand to it. Came back. Arias tries to go up side by side. And we'll get called for a block on Yarabek.
21, Kennedy Arias, his second teammate. Now shooting number 30, Spencer Yarabek.
8th foul on the Falcons. A shooting foul, though, so it will put Yarabek at the line for 2. And this game, which saw the Falcons lead by 10, is coming quickly back. Two-point deficit after the Falcons led by as much as 10. Ponte underneath, and they're going to say off of Padalano. Rejected by Padalano into the hands of Beltry, and a tie-up and a foul called on Fuller. It's their 7th. It's going to put the Knights into the small bonus. So Falcons will go to the line, shoot 1-1. Off the mark, recovered, however, by Padalano for Chung. Dancing inside. They were looking for Padalano. Back for Chung. Jamie Aponte. Aponte drives through. Can't get the roll. Fuller. Driving through as he dumps that one out. A 3-ball attempt. Airballed by Yarabek. Recovered by Veltri. Chung. In the corner for Padalano. Chung. Off of the corner for Perez, trying to slap that one back, and it's recovered by Priestley. Perez can't reach. And it's off the mark. Chung on his own floats it. Reve. Fuller. That one got knocked away by Perez. Reve. Switch play for Fuller. Comes down into the hands of Massey. Veltri for Aponte. And they call offensive on Aponte. Inbound goes to Jordan Talley as they shuffle that one to Gonzalez. Chung got in the way with it. Aponte trying to save it at the line. And they're going to say it was out before Aponte got his hand on it, so Falcons ball. Three and a half left to go here in the first half. Ponte drives through, drops one out, long distance. 3 ball from Anthony Veltri. As that one falls off the backside from Hervé and up in his face, Nick Massey got hit. Veltri into Chung. Veltri thought about it from distance. Chung will and cannot get the roll. Driving the lane and trying to see if he could get one off the glass was Yarabek, and then followed by Priestley. Neither of them gets a go. Chung tried to no look, and Yarabek read the route. Two and change left to go here in the half as Simon Reve dribbles through, and Chung takes it away and then is able to balance it right at the line. His bounce pass was a little long. Blake Fuller will check in for Simon Reve. And Fuller lost a handle on it, and they're going to say Chung did not touch it. For Veltri.
Want to close your home purchase or refinance faster? Contact me, David Delbonis, at 401-487-7379, President Precision Home Lending. Trust the experts and we'll make your loan experience amazing.
That'll be Priestley's second, the 8th on the Knights. Aponte goes to the line. We'll hit the first. Can't get the second, recovered by Massey off his hands. Back for Aponte. And a foul called. And it's going to be the 9th. So Aponte will go to the line for 1-1. Gets it to rattle and drop. 9-point lead for the Falcons. Gets the second one from 10 down to 2, back to 10 as the Falcons lead 29-19. Tally. Yarabek. Back for Yarabek at the point. Thought about for Fuller. Yarabek from distance. That one goes short. And it will be Falcons ball. Chung taking a little bit of time. Aponte drives through off the glass. Recovered by Yarback. Dodd. Put back. Third attempt actually pitches it out to Yarback. Yarback drives through. Foul called. That's the 10th foul, so the Knights will shoot 2. And the foul's on Aponte, his second. And substitutions for both sides. Gets both. And substitutions. .112 left to go. 8-point lead for the Falcons. Take that 3 from Nick Massey. 11, largest of the game. Fuller. Foul called. Padalano gets called for his first. Will fall off. Hits the second one. Massey trying to get the putback, cannot get it to go. Tally comes down with it. Shot clock off, 32 seconds left. Reve rejection. Hudson Carvalho with the smackdown. Put back by Fuller, stolen by Padalano. Chung pitches out off the iron from Beltry, lost handle from Fuller. We'll get it for Priestley. Priestley dispossessed, and then it's smacked out by Massey. Priestley, it'll fall. 32-24 at the half. Falcons lead. We'll be back after the break. You're watching Rhode Island High School boys basketball on Fans Only Sports Network.
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, Throws it back in the end zone. Intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires. Deflected. No. Rebound. Score!
The handball shot off the post. Score!
First try kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot. Score! Cornell down the field. End zone. That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires. Deflected. No. Rebound. Score!
The handball shot off the post. Score!
First try kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot. Score! Cornell down the field. End zone. That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires. Deflected. No. Rebound. Score!
The handball shot off the post. Score!
First try kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot. Score! Cornell down the field. End zone. That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires. Deflected. No. Rebound. Score!
The handball shot off the post. Score!
First try kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot. Score! Cornell down the field. End zone. That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires. Deflected. No. Rebound. Score!
The handball shot off the post. Score!
First try kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot. Score! Cornell down the field. End zone. That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires. Deflected. No. Rebound. Score!
The handball shot off the post. Score!
First try kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot. Score! Cornell down the field. End zone. That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires. Deflected. No. Rebound. Score!
The handball shot off the post. Score!
First try kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot. Score! Cornell down the field. End zone. That is a touchdown!
in, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot
Third quarter. As the Falcons lead 32-24 over the Providence Country Day Knights. Thanks for tuning in this evening on Fans Only Sports Network. Tonight's game is brought to you by Precision Home Lending, the LaPointe Insurance Group, Remax, the Alba Group, and Michael C. Lima, attorney at law. Hudson Carvalho will rebound that one on a missed attempt by the Knights. Carvalho driving through the lane, bounces off of Fuller. Massey, rebound, can't get it. Fuller comes back. Reve stops. Yara back for Fuller. "15 seconds on the shot clock as Fuller sends one from downtown, and it'll bounce off for Nick Massey. Marcus Chung will dance around with that one. Out for Jamie Aponte. Thought about the three. Aponte drives the lane instead. Gets the floater, no, and a jump ball called. They'll go in favor of the Falcons this time. And that was 1:15 in a swoop. From distance went Veltri, rebounded by Aponte. Chung. Veltri from the charity stripe, and that one's going to bounce up and come back down. And after tipping off a couple of hands, it lands into the hands of Blake Fuller. Fuller's attempt missed, rolled to tally. Aponte steals it. Inbound for Chung. Carvalho can't get the handle on it. Does right at the baseline. Chung from way downtown. And off the mark a little bit. So Simon Reve will bring that one across midcourt. Off the mark from Fuller. Aponte for Chung. Jamie Aponte underneath. Three ball from Nick Massey. Reve. Dives inside, blocked by Veltri, but gets the roll.
Basket number 15, Simon Rivet.
5 left to go here in the third. A 9-point lead for the Falcons. Chung defended hard on the back line, sends that one over for Carvalho. Down underneath for Massey as Massey tries to roll across the baseline, gets a little bit of a block from Aponte, who ends up coming down with it hard, and the foul is going to get called on Reve. It's his third. First of the half for the Knights. Put back by Massey after the inbound, nothing there. It's brought back down by Yarabak and carried out by Fuller with a little bit of speed. And now he'll backtrack. Chung against Reve for Tally. That one goes right to Massey off of the iron. Carvalho went to get high and could not pull it down. Reve. Out of bounds. stripped by Carvalho. For Veltri, back for Carvalho, and a rejection from Yarback. Reve, as he tried to dance inside, came back to Fuller at the top, and that one off. Massey will get the rebound. Jamie and Aponte. A little too much on it. Yarback tries to fast break that one for Reve. Chung rejects him. They try to fast break the other way, and Gonzalez has it. Pitch out to Fuller. Back for Reve. 3-ball is off. Rebounded by Massey, and reaching was Yarback. And a full timeout called by the Falcons. 35-26, 2:50 left to go in the third.
Impervious to viruses and bacteria, and also is the only mouthpiece ever to earn the American Dental Association's seal of acceptance.
Want to close your home purchase or refinance faster? Contact me, David Delbonis, at 401-487-7379, President Precision Home Lending. Trust the experts and we'll make your loan experience amazing.
35-26, Falcons over the Knights. 2 and change left to go here in the third from the Nest in Cranston, Rhode Island. A cold and snowy night in the Ocean State. First measurable snowfall that we've had, at least in the central/southern parts of Rhode Island this season. As Chung takes that one on the inbound. Aponte. No shot and a travel called. A for effort to Jamie and Aponte. Blake Fuller. Fuller falls down and is able to dispossess that one out to Yarback. Yarback up, and a foul called on Veltri. First of the half for the Falcons. Yarback hits the second. (35-28). Ponte hard bounce for Chung. Got it underneath the jumping Yan Gonzalez. Aponte corner for Perez. That one intercepted by Yarback. Yarback drives inside, tries to wheel that one back, put back, second attempt can't go. Chung got a hand on it, and he gets hit on the way down. And a push from behind called on Reve, and it's his fourth. free ball. Anthony Veltri. Back to a 10-point lead, 38-28. Falcons have led the whole way, largest 11. Came down as close as 2. One v one as Fuller goes against Chung. Tried to float that one in, popped by Massey. Came back for Ribbit for Yarabek. 3-ball in and out. Massey will go ahead and recover that one. Final minute of the third quarter. Massey up, and they're going to call that one blocked out of bounds off of the Knights. And substitutions all around. A 21-second differential between the game clock to the shot clock. Apologies on our clock. We're a little bit off. Oh, why there's an extra minute all of a sudden in our clock. Timeout as the ball goes out of bounds. Zarella to Chung. 20 seconds left in the quarter. Shot clock is off. Falcons can take this one to the buzzer. Zarella boxed out. Aponte tries to drive in at the buzzer. Jamie and Aponte. 40-28 Falcons as we go to the fourth. You're watching Rhode Island High School boys basketball on Fans Only Sports Network.
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's.
Want to close your home purchase or refinance faster? Contact me, David Delbonis, at 401-487-7379, President Precision Home Lending. Trust the experts and we'll make your loan experience amazing.
Fourth quarter about to get underway. Tonight's game brought to you by Precision Home Lending, Remax the Alba Group, the LaPointe Insurance Group, and Michael C. Lima, attorney at law. Final 8 minutes of regulation to play. Falcons lead 40-28. Jamie and Aponte right at the buzzer of the third. That'll be Knights ball. Check that. It'll actually be Falcons ball. So Falcons will get the ball to start the fourth. Chung. Marcus Chung from Steph Curry land. Jordan Talley. Dodd. Rebounded by Talley. And a 3-ball from Blake Fuller. Trying to trade back was Adrian Perez. A whistle, no shot. I'm going to say it's on the floor as Jan Gonzalez trying to drive inside. Ryan Zarella is going to get called for his second of the half for the Falcons. Underneath is Blake Fuller for Harry Priestley. Jordan Talley. Jan Gonzalez. And that one's right into the hands of Padalano. Driving the baseline. Was it Ponte? Foul on Gonzalez, his first, team fourth for the Knights. Padalano. Zarella. Little off the mark, recovered by Gonzalez. Fuller threw it to his coach. Six and a half left to go. 12-point lead for the Falcons, largest of the game. Chung for Zarella. Spermulo. Zarella will drive inside, dishes that one out. Chung. 3-ball! Marcus Chung. Changes it to 15 and the largest for the Falcons. Inside and a put back off the glass for Rivet. Chung one-handed floater. That one goes off the glass, recovered by Padalano. Back out for Zarella. Aponte. Drives underneath. Can't get the kiss off the glass and a foul called. And now they come in with some towels. It's not college or the NBA down here in high school land. That one kisses off the glass, no good from Rivet, and out of bounds. It'll be Falcons ball. Carried by Ryan Zarella across midcourt. Veltri. For Carvalho down underneath Spermulo. Back to Veltri. Will drive inside. Veltri. Whip around. Shot. Gets it to go. And a timeout called by PCD. And they want a full timeout. We'll take it as well. You're watching Cranston West Boys basketball on Fans Only Sports Network.
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Johnson fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Johnson fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
4:53 left to go. As Reve inbounds that one with the Yarback. Priestley. Reve up top, defended by Zarella. Yarback. Reve drives through, trying to dish that one for Priestley and out of bounds. Veltri. Zarella thought about it, then tried to drive inside. Veltri back out for Padalano. Off the mark. Will be recovered by the Knights. Pushing one was Talley. Zarella. And that ball will roll out of bounds, and they're going to say off of Spermulo. Chung will check back in for Zarella. As Fuller will check in for Talley. We'll get an inbound on the far side of the court. Fuller. Three ball is off, comes back to him after it's tapped by Spermulo. Driving inside, trying to get a kiss off the glass was Gonzalez. Came all the way back out for Reve. Nothing there. Yarabek recovers. And a fresh 35 for the Knights as Yarabek tried to drive that one in. This time it comes down into the hands of Padalano. Veltri gets it across the line, and timeout called by the Falcons. 3 and change left to go. 30-second timeout. You're watching Rhode Island High School boys basketball on Fans Only Sports Network.
Game On mouthguards. Game On mouthguards have superior shock absorbency, are impervious to viruses and bacteria, and also is the only mouthpiece ever to earn the American Dental Association's seal of acceptance.
48-33, Falcons leading the Knights. 3 and change left to go here in regulation. And an inbound near sideline. Padalano for Chung. Chung off the glass, couldn't get the members roll. Recovered by Spamulo. Veltri from distance, hit inside between the glass and the iron. And the rebound evades the outstretched hands of Anthony Veltri. Yarabek. A foul called on Marcus Chung. His first of the game with just 2:45 left to go in the game, and that's the discipline of Marcus Chung. Veltri gets called for his third. Yarabak. Fuller. In and out. Recovered by Carvalho. Veltri got one on a runner for Padalano. And they call it offensive. And they will dump the bench for the Falcons. Everybody out, everybody in. Yarabak. Recovered by Jacob Shepard, as he will give that one to Ethan Madden. Cesaretti. Arias. Kennedy Arias for 50-33 as Fuller drives. And that'll get recovered by Arias. Good defense there from Cesaretti. Madden. Arias. Back to Madden as he gets that one across for Zarella. 3-ball attempt from Cesaretti on the corner. Yarabak off the mark. It's recovered. Zarella. Jacob Shepard drives, shoves that one off the glass, and it's recovered by Yarabak. And a foul called on Alex Cesaretti. His first, team 7th, and it puts PCD in 1-1. Timeout and a full timeout called. Seconds left remaining in this one. Falcons lead.
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Oh, Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken
walking away on a stretcher. Shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Oh, Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires the
50-33. Falcons lead. Spencer Yarr back at the line. Will hit the first. And they'll get the second. Substitution is for the shooter. And the inbound is Zarella. All right, 23-second differential in the game in the shot clock. Ball out of bounds. Stays Falcons ball, 13 seconds on the shot clock. I know it's hard because like you want to watch the game, and it's like, but you got to remember like you're also controlling what everyone else is seeing. Shot clock's off as we'll play the final 15, and that one's going to get rejected by Arias. Ethan Madden was not sure what was going on. And it's just going to be missed and put back, actually, by Simon Reve. He'll get the 2, and that'll do it. Oh, what a way to end it. A little bit of fun to go in with the whole mix. 50-37. Falcons win over the PCD Knights. That'll do it for us here on Fans Only Sports Network. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you for another edition of Cranston West Basketball soon. Good night.